In 1997, a few volunteers in Chile got together and created an organization called TECHO to build small but better quality houses in the middle of slums. And since then, this organization has expanded to about 18 countries and is tackling a range of different issues, providing microcredit loans, and also helping people move out of slum areas. The leader and inspiration for TECHO is Juan Cristóbal Beytía Reyes. Please join me in welcoming him.
Good evening, you all. I don't know really what a Catholic priest is doing here, but I am not only a Catholic priest, I'm also an engineer, and I love to be here at MIT. So let's begin. Let's see, what is a slum? We are in agreement. They are places where a number of families live and in which they have no access to several basic services necessary to survive. Nevertheless, it is very different to understand this and to have technical and statistical knowledge of it than to have the experience of knowing the field, taking the dynamics generated within those places as a starting point. It's different to say, I don't have water, or they don't have water, than saying I've had to carry water every day for 25 years. I will share with you our experience. Let's see, please, this video.
Toda mi vida viví aquí, o sea, es significativo estar en este lugar. Aquí nacieron mis hijos y he pasado toda mi juventud, todo aquí.
Cuesta sí, 14 años.
Vivir allá era como mucho sacrificio en el asunto, mucha incomodidad.
De aquí pudimos ver todo Viña, Valparaíso, pero ¿qué nos mira a nosotros? ¿Qué nos ve a nosotros?
Nuestra meta era sacar a los niños de ahí.
A la gente de campamento, yo primero que nada diría que no se queden ahí. Tienen el derecho de vivir en una vivienda digna, como toda gente.
Bueno, el área de vivienda en Chile parte más como una oportunidad en base a que las comunidades tenían una necesidad colectiva. Esa necesidad era regularizar su situación, de alguna forma dejar de vivir en la condición que vivían.
Trabajo hace 2-3 años aquí con los dirigentes del sector. Y lo que me motivó era una entrega efectiva y concreta que se estaba entregando a las familias. No era pintar y quedar en la nada, sino que era hacer un compromiso real con la gente y ayudarlos para que ellos salgan adelante. Empoderarlos y darles la fuerza para que ellos puedan gestar sus propios proyectos.
Es el futuro que nosotros estamos esperando y que queremos. Que en nuestra casa tener un baño como corresponde, que es lo que uno más recalca, que el baño, que son cosas que uno necesita, lo básico. Y pucha, ya tener un baño, una cocina, un dormitorio, toda una casa como corresponde es algo que todos esperamos, yo creo que todos. Yo recién a los 45 años voy a tener mi casa después de tanta lucha.
TECHO trabaja desde el acompañamiento minucioso y diario a través de diferentes proyectos que responden a las necesidades que han salido de las mismas comunidades. Es importante destacar que las soluciones a las problemáticas de pobreza están dentro de los asentamientos, son las mismas familias las que las saben y es muy importante el involucramiento en el diseño y ejecución de estos programas para que realmente puedan solucionar la condición de pobreza y vulnerabilidad en la cual se encuentran hoy en día.
Argentina y Uruguay, dentro del trabajo del TECHO, vienen trabajando más o menos del 2003 a la fecha. Eso hace que haya un contexto también institucional importante. Hay jóvenes trabajando en estos países. Hay comunidades que llevan trabajando un buen tiempo con el TECHO, mesas de trabajo ya consolidadas, es decir, comunidades que están preparadas para enfrentar nuevos desafíos.
No aportas dinero, no aportas cosas, pero aportas ideas. Ya directamente estás trabajando el barrio completo.
Ver el compromiso de las familias que hay detrás y de los dirigentes, inevitable, primero la admiración frente a ellos. Empieza a tomarle mucho cariño a esa gente, porque ya uno, como va toda la semana, en una relación yo veo la misma cantidad de tiempo a los dirigentes que a mi mamá.
Somos personas normales y somos personas como todos, solamente que no tenemos los recursos, que es distinto.
TECHO's working model starts from the perspective of our community's organization. The communities are known, organized, and defined as having different priorities. However, there is a diagnosis in advance, and from there on, there are different steps to be followed with the members of a community. Usually, housing issues become the first priority due to the housing emergency in the continent, which is the most noticeable and the one we can cover more accurately. Since they know their reality, we search for the answers together. We believe that people have the answers, and we believe that we have a methodology to make these solutions appear. The plans have different periods, depending on the organization and participation that we reach. Everything is discussed, from the construction of houses, work and education programs, and productive development, to permanent solutions processes such as the property regularization, for example. We place special emphasis on innovation because the families have a fundamental role in generating proposals. They are very creative if you stop to hear them. It is essential that they participate, providing their perspectives and priorities at a community level. Currently, we are present in 21 countries, but we work in the slum of 19 countries in Latin America. This results in 64 offices in 62 cities, thus allowing us to have a direct and committed field work with the communities, which we are linked. You must not be a genius to understand that this platform provides a great amount of different experiences between countries, making visible a reality that remains hidden to many. In the course of our work, we implement innovations embodied in programs. As TECHO, we are not afraid to measure this work because we focus on the welfare of the families. The more positive experiences we have, the more we can share them with as many families as possible. We are not afraid also of making the mistakes, if you have a good purpose, of course. But experiences also bring us knowledge. The work of JPAL is a great help in this endeavor, since it has allowed us to distinguish those programs and those experiences that contribute the most to communities and lead to the creation of opportunities. Actually, we have a lot of enthusiastic students and professionals that want to put in practice the last book they have read in the weekend. But I said to them, stop, ask the people, we need to test, measure, we need evidence, measure, then scale up. And an initiative that we have already worked on, for example, was the assessment of the emergency housing program in 3 countries during 5 years. What are the results of this program? An improvement, first of all, in the perception of their quality of life. They feel better, they maybe feel more dignity. I remember words of León Felipe, a Spanish poet. We must kill the poor to get him out of his poverty. So also, we must kill the rich to get him out of his richness. We must kill the poor and the rich to let born the man. An improvement of this dignity is our objectives. Improvements in the quality of infrastructure also. That's obvious, but to understand this, think the floor of their houses used to be only land. We provided them with very simple floor made of wood. And also in El Salvador, we found improvements in the perception of safety. There are other results still being researched by JPAL. We were also able to see that this program has a limited impact in some aspects. Nothing happened in many aspects of the research. This is the area that we have complemented with the programs included in our working model. This measuring both confirms and helps to understand the multidimensionality of poverty. We are currently facing the challenge of education, work, productive development, food sovereignty, and community infrastructure, which are among the basic areas to be covered that communities need the most. We are already addressing these challenges. That is why it is important that JPAL continues working with us in measuring the impact of this work. JPAL is a key partner for the evaluation of our programs in order to continue improving the work from and with the communities. This, in return, TECHO can provide JPAL with a work platform across the continent, allowing comparative assessments between countries and between localities within the same country. And also a long-term vision, which could be more stable than many governments, maybe. At least we can share maybe our desks if you need. This may be our birthday present for you. Finally, it is very important to us to emphasize that the families are the center of our work. They are the engine, they are the fuel of more than 80,000 volunteers and thousands of community leaders across the continent. They all contribute to this cause in more than 400 slums across the continent. Thank you very much.